on eNEWS, a new supermarket on the Blood Reserve is breaking new ground. How students are getting the relief they need from the LCSA, and we'll also take you out to St. Patrick's Cemetery for a taste on some spooky excitement.
Welcome to eNEWS. I'm Cole Parkinson.
And I'm Darcia Gregson. Today's top story is a new business opened in stores in the Blood Reserve recently. The First Nation is Canada's largest. It's located just west of Lethbridge. As Todd Eaglechild reports, the Kainai Marketplace is attracting the business of people both on and off the reserve.
The Kainai Marketplace had its soft opening on September 27th, and since then, the members of the Blood Tribe have embraced the business.
I'm going to have to say this. I'm going to change from Cardston to here and support, our people.
Not only is the Kainai Marketplace being supported by tribe members, surrounding communities are also showing support.
People from Glenwood are coming over, like even the Standoff Colony, the Hutterites are coming up. So a lot of people have been attracted to this spot.
In 2014, market research went into planning for the business, which included a questionnaire that was sent out to the Blood Tribe membership and received an overwhelming yes.
Excess of 80% of the population that were interviewed were strongly for having their own store.
So then the Blood Tribe Economic Development went into establishing the business. The Kainai Marketplace is a 12,000 square foot, $6 million state-of-the-art building that employs over 20 Blood Tribe members and provides a deli and all necessary products for its customers.
Our own Blackfoot words are on the signs, and it's comfortable. And they walk in, we have a smile on our face, and they look so surprised. It turned out nice.
As the tribe strives to become self-sufficient, the marketplace marks a new era of tribal investment. With the success of the soft opening, the Kainai Marketplace shows promising development for the Blood Reserve. Todd Eaglechild, eNEWS.
The marketplace serves a tribal population of over 12,000 and is saving shoppers from having to travel 45 minutes or more to purchase groceries. The official grand opening ceremony for the Kainai Marketplace will be held on November 18th.
Still on the local business scene, Zumba is just one of the latest workout crazes in the world. In the mid-1990s, Beto Perez was working as a fitness instructor in Colombia. One day he was teaching an aerobics class but forgot his normal music. Instead, he improvised and used music that he had grown up on. The class loved it, and in that moment, Zumba was born. Kayla Sarabun has more on Zumba here in Lethbridge.
Through dance, Zumba takes the work out of workout by mixing high and low intensity moves for a calorie-burning dance fitness party. Zumba is a total workout, combining all elements of fitness. This includes cardio, muscle conditioning, and balance and flexibility. Instructor Pam Olajarnik has been with Zumba since December of 2014. Although she knows that may take up to 3 classes to get really into Zumba, there are also many great benefits to doing so.
Benefits of Zumba: great weight loss, great building coordination and muscle definition, great cardio workout, builds energy and gives great mood. You meet great people.
Olajarnik says, from Strong by Zumba to Zumba Kids and Zubini, there's always something for the entire family. Zumba enthusiast Via Doyle says it took a while for her to get into it, but Zumba did grow on her.
And absolutely fell in love with it. The atmosphere is awesome, the space is great, and it's women of all ages and sizes, and they are here just to have fun and have a workout. So it's not a competition, and you just go at your own pace and do your own thing.
Olajarnik's classes always end with a dance that involves stretching. This is to help eliminate muscle stiffness and soreness in the morning. It is also used to cool down from the high-intensity classes. Zumba Lethbridge is hosted 4 days of the week, Monday through Thursday. Some classes on Mondays and Thursdays are free, so be sure to look out for more on www.zumbalethbridge.com. For eNEWS, I'm Kayla Sarabun.
Zumba Lethbridge is currently getting ready for its 4th anniversary bash. It'll be held Thursday, October 20th from 6 to 7:30 p.m. at Southminster United Church. Admission for the event is a $5 minimum donation, with all proceeds going to a local food bank. Coming up, we'll show you how students are escaping their problems between classes and how the LCSA is keeping students active during the school year.
Okay, when I get this reading done, I need to study for math, then time for work.
Have a lot on your mind lately? 1 in 100 people are affected by schizophrenia. They know. Give up.
Listen to me.
Give up. You're an idiot.
Hey.
They know.
Listen to me.
You will fail.
Hey.
You will fail.
Listen to me.
You're an idiot. You are going to fail.
There is help, and there is hope.
1 in 4 Canadians are youth.
Youth mental health disorders are second highest in hospitals.
1 in 3 youth are reported being bullied right now.
Discrimination of LGBTQ youth is 3 times higher than heterosexual youth.
Stop. Youth are not statistics.
It's time to break stereotypes and create opportunities for youth in safe environments and change the way we see them. The new generation, our generation.
Crime Stoppers and Lethbridge Regional Police need your help in solving a robbery. At 11:40 p.m. on September 13th, 2015, an unknown male entered the Lady Luck Lounge on 5th Street South and robbed staff at knife point. After taking the money from the cash register, the man left and went south. If you have any information on this or any crime, please contact Crime Stoppers by any of these methods. Standard message and data rates may apply. Crime Stoppers will pay up to $2,000 for information leading to an arrest. Remember, you will not have to attend court or testify, and you will remain anonymous. We want your information, not your name.
Welcome back. The Lethbridge College Students Association has begun to branch out to new and exciting activities. The newest activities offers an escape from the stress of classes for students. The idea for Escape from LCSA has been in the works for a while. Tanner Marcer is excited to see students participating in this event. He wanted an event where students were participating in something other than drinking.
Because it's not really a drinking activity, it's a great team building and socializing activity for our students.
Second-year criminal justice student Sierra Greening has taken the opportunity to participate in this year's event.
I went through because I had nothing better to do between classes, and it looked like fun, and Tanner kind of told me I had to.
The Lethbridge College Escape Room is the first that they've done this year. The winner with the fastest time will receive free Flames tickets to an upcoming game. They have other activities coming up this semester. Ryan Grove is a first-year digital communications and media student who, with his group of friends, decided they would participate in this event.
I think that college puts on a lot of really good stuff, especially stuff I wasn't really expecting. Like, it's not really high school anymore, so it's nice to bond as a group.
Escape from LCSA ended Friday afternoon with a student appreciation barbecue. For more information, visit their website, mylcsa.com.
Still with the LCSA, for some, staying active during the college year can be tough and takes a back seat to keeping up with classes and assignments. However, the Lethbridge College Student Association is taking steps to give students a healthy option. Nick Nielsen reports.
With an already busy schedule, students could have a tough time balancing fitness and assignments. Luckily, the LCSA is giving students an opportunity to keep active. It can sometimes be hard for students to find time or the motivation to head to the fitness center, but scheduled intramural events are giving students another option. LCSA Recreation Director JP Gentle says it's important to give students a means to stay active during the school year.
They're just another cheap way to stay active. Again, it's very inexpensive that they don't have to spend the $200, $300, $400 to play, for example, ice hockey.
The LCSA has many different options for students, including volleyball, floor hockey, and basketball, and all games are played at times that fit within a student's schedule.
We don't play 10:45, 11:45 games. They're all prime time, so students can get back to their studies or personal lives after dinner.
According to Gentle, this year has had a great turnout for most sports, including floor hockey. One of the students partaking in it, Joey Samoleski, says he's glad the college offers this opportunity, or he may have to look elsewhere in the community for this kind of sport.
It's fun to get out there and do stuff you don't get to do anymore, like floor hockey.
Whether you're looking just to stay active, shed a couple pounds, or put on a few pounds of muscle, Lethbridge College's Student Association has all different kinds of things to offer you. Many different students take part in the events, and it's always a great time for students and faculty to partake in. For eNEWS, I'm Nick Nielsen.
It's too late for you to enter a team, but if you still wish to play, you can talk to the LCSA about joining a pickup team. After the break, we'll take a look at some of the latest fall fashions in Lethbridge and how you can get a chance to take a tour through a cemetery at night.
Hey man, how's classes been?
Pretty rough, man. I've been feeling really depressed lately.
Oh. Well, I gotta run though, so I'll see you later.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh, nice man.
If you or someone you know is suffering from mental health issues, call 403-329-4775 for help.
Is your life lonely? Do you need a friend? Adopt a dog today. Your life will never be lonely again. Your life will be filled with fun adventures with your loyal companion. For more information about adopting, go to windycityrescue.com.
Winter is coming, and the Last Chance Cat Ranch is trying to make sure all the kittens and cats are warm this year. But they only have a limited amount of space, so some cats might be left in the cold. But you can help. You can visit the Facebook page of the Last Chance Cat Ranch and learn more information about adopting. And if you feel confident enough to raise a friend, message them to start the process of adoption. With your support, we can make sure every cat and kitten is warm and safe this winter.
Welcome back. Models are hitting the runway in local designers' creations. We go live to Steve Cito, who's standing by to tell us where this is taking place.
Thank you, Derche. Lethbridge was treated with a night of fashion, all part of this year's Fashion Weekend festivities. I got to find out more about the models and the ideas behind the clothing they were demonstrating.
Excitement grew as each collection was displayed during this year's Fashion Weekend. The show consisted of 5 collections from 6 different local designers who prepared the night's clothes. One of the designers and the event organizer was happy to see fashion growing in the city.
Well, Lethbridge is rad because everyone sort of like has an appreciation for vintage and reworking sort of garments. We saw a lot with the people in the crowd here today.
Another designer from the show is excited that people are gaining interest not only in fashion, but expressing themselves through clothes.
I find it so fascinating that everyone can put their own spin on their own outfit and really express their individuality, and that inspires me to want to express mine.
All 5 designers who had collections prepared for the night sold off some of their pieces to help contribute to the scene here in Lethbridge. Next year's show will be the 10th anniversary. This was the first year it was held at the eNEWS Center and is a big step in holding future events.
And it just goes to show that we have more and more people interested and more people willing to do the work to get the fashion industry in Lethbridge.
Finding their passion and vision for their designs comes from many diverse places and materials.
Yeah, a million different things. I travel a lot, so my family travels a lot, and so
oftentimes travel, but I'm like a textile junkie, so like if I see this textile, for example, I'm like, oh, have to touch it, have to want it, need to make something out of it. So it's usually a textile thing where I fall in love with a certain fabric and then create from there.
Each designer is unique and brings their own style and twist to the Lethbridge fashion industry. Being in the community can help influence the designer's pieces.
You know what, there's so much inspiration around us daily. I think you just have to soak it all in. And I find inspiration all the time, like music, movies, traveling, going to the park even in Lethbridge, just it's everywhere. So
Canyo credits the night's success to the amount of interest in attending the event and crowd participation throughout the night. They hope to get a larger audience for next year's 10th anniversary celebration.
Around 300 people attended the event last weekend, and organizers are hoping more show up for next year's show.
So, Steve, are any of the items that we saw in the show available for purchase?
Actually, yes, Darashay. All of the items were for sale after the show direct from the designers. Some of the designs will be available in local stores and online.
Thanks, Steve.
You might not think a cemetery is a place that people want to be after dark, but with Halloween coming up, people are not only ready and willing, they're lining up to do just that. The Galt Museum Flashlight Cemetery tours are up and running again this year, so I headed down to see what it was all about.
St. Patrick's Cemetery is the oldest in Lethbridge. Due to the long history of the graveyard, it has offered up some interesting stories. Belinda Croson, the museum educator at the Galt who leads the crawl through the cemetery, believes that it's a great place to learn of people's past lives.
The goal is to share history with people, but in a way that's different. And so we focus on some of the more, weird ways people died, suicides, murders, things like that. But it's a way to get people doing history in a place they don't expect to do history, and in a way that's different.
The tours have been successful and have been running for over 10 years, according to Croson. The public continues to show up year after year, and she says she is happy to continue doing them as long as there is interest. She thinks the reason why people continue to return is the stories connected to the cemetery.
Well, I think it's the whole factor that it's at night, it's in the cemetery, there's stories that they've never heard. So often what we remember of history is what our teachers told us. And the teachers have to tell an age-appropriate story. You get the adult stories on this tour, and you get to do it in a fun way.
The 50-minute tour around St. Patrick's is a history lesson in a slightly more atmospheric space than a typical classroom. And with Halloween around the corner, it's the perfect time to experience a cemetery at night. Croson guides the group around the site to some of the fascinating people buried in the cemetery. Most are upstanding citizens, but she says people can be surprised by the stories of a few inhabitants.
And most were respectable, but there's always those other ones that had an edgier life, and I think people are surprised how many there were.
The Flashlight Cemetery tours are incredibly popular within the community of Lethbridge. Every time the event is offered, the tickets go fast. This year, the tour runs from October 7th to October 28th at St. Patrick's Cemetery. For eNEWS, I'm Cole Parkinson. The tour is run on Fridays and Saturdays with start times of 8 and 9 p.m. For more information or to register, visit galtmuseum.com. So, Darashay, are you looking forward to Halloween this year?
I can say that I am.
Yep. What is kind of your favorite thing to do on a Halloween?
I really love carving pumpkins.
Okay. Do you dress up too, or is that?
Sometimes. It depends on if I'm going out with my friends or not.
Okay. Yep.
Do you dress up?
Not really. I never really liked it as a kid, and even now that I'm kind of older, I don't want to do it anymore either. So, guess we'll see. Maybe someone will force me to do it. Yeah. So.
All right. That's all we have for eNEWS today. I'm Darashay Gregson.
And I'm Cole Parkinson. We'll see you next time.